So good morning all. നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് സെപ്പറേറ്റ്ലി എക്സൈറ്റഡ് ഡി സി ജനറേറ്ററിൻ്റെ ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലമാണ് നോക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. സോ നമ്മൾ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്കിൽ വർക്ക് ഔട്ട് ആയ പ്രോബ്ലമാണ്. ഇത് വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള പ്രോബ്ലമാണ്. എല്ലാ തവണ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിക്ക് ചോദിക്കുന്നൊരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനാണ്. സോ നമുക്ക് നോക്കി നോക്കാം. ദ പ്രോബ്ലം ഈസ് ലൈക്ക് എ സെപ്പറേറ്റ്ലി എക്സൈറ്റഡ് ഡി സി ജനറേറ്റർ റണ്ണിങ് അറ്റ് 4500 by pi RPM. So this is NS in RPM. Okay, has the following parameters: RF is equal to 80 ohm, LF is equal to 40 Henry, RA is equal to 0.1. So this is armature resistance, field resistance, field self-inductance, and LA is armature self-inductance of 0.3 millihenry, and motional inductance MD is equal to 0.8 Henry, and generated EMF constant kg is equal to MD omega R is equal to 120 volts per field ampere. So the first question is A. The field is excited, is unexcited. So there is no VF applied. VF is equal to current. Now VF is equal to 0. Now armature is open circuit. So I will be also equal to 0. Now find the voltage, armature voltage, that is VA, as a function of time and sketch it. If a constant voltage of 160 volt is suddenly impressed across the field terminal. So we are applying a step input voltage VF RF plus LF into P IF. So this is the voltage equation of the field. So the terminal voltage VA will be MD omega R IF. So you have to substitute IF and take the Laplace transform and solve and find what will be the variation. So if you continue to do, you are substituting value of RF, LF, etc. And the step voltage is 160 volt and we are taking Laplace transform. So the constant 160 step voltage will become, so this is VF into 1. So that's representing a step voltage. It will become 160 divided by S. So 160 is the VF voltage. It's equal to IF into 80 plus 40S. So RF is 80 and LF is 40 and P is substituted as S. Okay. So the terminal voltage VA will be MD omega R IF. So the value of MD omega R is 120. It is given in the question. kg as kg is equal to 120 V by field ampere. So we substitute that and kg into IF. So IF we will be substituting 160 by S into 80. 160 by 80 plus 40S. Okay. So upon cancellation and taking the Laplace inverse, you will get 240 into 1 minus e raised to minus 2t volt. So this is the variation of armature terminal voltage upon applying a field voltage of 160 step input. Okay. So coming back to the question. Now sketch the rise of armature current in part A if the armature terminal are initially short circuited. So first they are asking to sketch the voltage variation. So if you are sketching 240 into 1 minus e raised to minus 2t, you will get a exponentially varying curve. So final value will be 240 volt. This is the terminal voltage VA when there is no load current being applied. When the in no load condition. Okay. Now second part of the question is saying that when the armature terminal is short circuited, then VA will be equal to 0. So in the equation VA, for VA in DC machine, you will be substituting 0 on the left hand side. So 0 is equal to MD omega R IF minus IA into RA plus LAP. So you have to plot the variation of IA. So you will take the Laplace transform of the above equation and substitute for IF as just before. So VF by S into RF plus SLF will be the equation for IFS, capital IFS, IF of S. Okay. So MD omega R will be the part of the equation, and divided by RA plus LAS, it's this part with IA. So you are taking the IA into left hand side and writing the equation of IA in Laplace after taking Laplace transform. So on substitution and taking the Laplace inverse, you will get armature current. So you can use partial differentiation technique, which you have studied in network analysis, and you can find the armature current IA of t is equal to 2400 into 1 minus e raised to minus 2t amperes. Okay, so when you plot the graph, you will get again a step exponentially varying curve whose final value will be 2400. So this is the armature terminal armature current if the terminals are short circuited and a field voltage of 160 volt is applied as a step input. So now coming back to the C question, session C. So armature voltage has attained a steady value. Okay, so why it is important is that now the current in the circuit will be steady. There won't be any variation in the current. So that variation is over. So the transition period is over everywhere. So the field current VF will be VF by RF, will be the IF, field current. So that transitions are over. So there won't be any effect of LF anymore. Okay. Now the armature is suddenly connected to a load of resistance of 1.1 ohm in series with an inductance of 1.7 millihenry. So it's a load connected case when we connect a load of at armature terminal. So here, if the armature terminal was initially short circuited, we wrote VA equal to 0. At the same time, in this case, VA will be equal to IA into RL plus SLL. So we have studied already the theoretical part of this. So on substituting the value, and you will get the armature current, and you can find the terminal voltage. So this is the left hand side. VA will be E by S. So E by S will be a constant. No more a variation will be there. It will be constant value. EMF, back EMF minus IA into RA plus SLA. So taking the Laplace transform and you are rearranging and substituting the value, you will get the current IA of t. After taking Laplace inverse, you will get IA of t as 200 into 1 minus e raised to minus 600 t. That's the current flowing. So you have to determine what is the terminal voltage. Finding the terminal voltage, we have the equation IA into RL plus PLL. So substituting the value of IA from the above equation, say equation number 2, you're substituting to this equation here and just opening the brackets and just applying the value, you will finally get it as 220 minus 16 e raised to minus 600 t. So if t equal to 0, what you will get? This will be 1. This term will become 1, and you will get 204 volt. So when you suddenly apply a load, the voltage drops to 204, and at t equal to infinity, this term get eliminated. So the terminal voltage will develop back to 220 volt itself. So that's the variation of. So initially it is 220 volt. The back EMF we obtained was in no load condition 240 volt was the back EMF. So when you apply a volt from 220 volt, it falls to 204 volt and slowly it comes back to, so it's 240 volt in no load condition, then to 204 volt it will get reduced and comes back to 220 volt. So that's how the variation of terminal voltage will be. Okay, so now the next question is to find the torque. So torque T is equal to MD IF IA. So this is the basic equation that we obtained for torque. So substituting the value for MD, IF and IA, MD we will get as 0.8 because MD into omega is 120, or we have MD straight value as 0.8. So MD into IF we will get VF by RF, so that is 2 ampere, and IA we substitute the equation of IA 201 minus e raised to minus 2t. Okay, so that will be the current IA, and you will get the final torque as 320 into 1 minus e raised to minus 2t. So if at t equal to 0, the torque will be 0, and slowly the torque will be exponentially increasing, attains a value of 320 Newton meter. Now there is a negative sign in the equation which denotes that the torque is negative, or we can say it is generator action. So in generator operation you will get torque as negative. Okay, so the average torque will be minus 320 after transients are over. Now the part E. In part E, like it's a continuation of part C. After the armature current has become steady, so the steady armature current will be somewhat like in this case in C, steady armature current is 200 ampere. Okay, so an additional resistance of 0.4 volt 0.4 ohm is inserted into the load circuit. So we are inserting another resistor into the load, so we are adding the load by 0.4 ohm. So the armature already there is 1.1 ohm as a resistance, and armature resistance will be how much? 0.1 ohm. So in effect the total resistance will be 1.6 ohm. Okay, so let's see how we can now find the armature current after this change. So we have to obtain the armature current. So the change will be due to additional resistance that is inserted. So how we will analyze is that we will find what will be the change in current due to inserted resistance. So the current is 200 when we attain the steady state, and the resistance value is 0.4. So 0.4 into 200 we will get 80 volt. So that is the variation in the voltage after applying the load resistance of 0.4 ohm. So we will take it as 80 into 1 as a step voltage divided by 1.6, which will be the total resistance plus total inductance into P. So we are taking Laplace transform and finding the inverse Laplace. After taking inverse Laplace, we will get IC of t, which is the change in armature current. Okay, terminal current of t is equal to 51 minus e raised to minus 800t. So the final armature current will be IA minus ICT. Okay, because we add a resistance, naturally the current will be reducing. That's why we take a sign of minus over here, and we just substitute that value, and you will get 200 minus 50 plus 50 raised to minus 800t. So t equal to 0, you will obtain a value of 200 ampere. So just before switching on or just after the switching, the armature current is 200 ampere. Now after that, just after switching, you will get 200 ampere. Then later on, this 50 into e raised to minus 800t component will be decaying, and the final armature current after transition period will be 150 ampere. So this is the change in the armature current that you have obtained after inserting a 0.4 ohm resistance. So this is very important problem. Okay, so this is a repeated question that has been asked in the university. Thank you.